Good day, everyone. Today, we're going to discuss an important topic in the tourism and hospitality industry, measuring and controlling quality in services. First, it is important to understand that quality is essential in tourism and hospitality. Unlike physical products, services are intangible and cannot be stored or reworked once they are delivered. For example, when a guest checks into a hotel and finds that the room is not clean, we cannot take back that first impression. The experience has already happened, and it directly affects how the guest feels about the service. This is why in the hospitality industry, quality must be ensured from the very beginning, because there is no opportunity to redo the service. Now let us look at how guests evaluate services. Guests do not only evaluate the final outcome, such as a clean room or delicious food, they also consider the delivery process. This means that how the service is delivered is just as important as what is delivered. This includes the attitude of the staff, how friendly and professional they are, the waiting time, and the overall ambiance or environment of the place. For instance, even if the food tastes excellent, if the service is slow or the staff are not welcoming, the guest may still feel dissatisfied. Therefore, we can say that service quality is a combination of what is delivered and how it is delivered. Next, this topic highlights the importance of quality management. Quality management ensures that services are delivered consistently and according to established standards. When an organization maintains consistent quality, it leads to higher levels of customer satisfaction. Satisfied customers are more likely to return, recommend the business to others, and become loyal customers. In simple terms, quality builds trust, and trust leads to customer loyalty. Finally, this chapter focuses on methods for measuring, controlling, and improving service quality in hospitality operations. It is not enough to simply provide service. We must also measure it to determine whether we are meeting customer expectations. We need to control it to maintain consistent standards. And most importantly, we must continuously improve it to stay competitive. In this part of our lesson, we will now focus on the challenges in measuring service quality. To better understand this, let us first compare products and services. Let us begin with products. Tangible products have clear and concrete specifications. This means that they can be physically seen, touched, and measured. For example, if we are evaluating a manufactured item such as a bottled drink or a piece of equipment, there are specific standards it must meet, such as size, weight, durability, or appearance. Because of these measurable characteristics, it is easier to determine whether the product meets the required quality. In addition, there are objective methods used to assess product quality. Companies often rely on testing procedures, checklists, and measurable criteria to ensure that products meet their standards. This process is usually handled by specialized departments such as quality assurance, or QA, and quality control, or QC. These departments are responsible for inspecting products, identifying defects, and making sure that everything meets the expected level of quality before it reaches the customer. Now, let us move on to services. Unlike products, services are intangible, which makes them much more difficult to measure. We cannot physically see or touch a service in the same way we do with products. Instead, services are experienced. They happen in real time and often involve interaction between the service provider and the customer. Because of this, customers tend to focus more on the overall experience or outcome when they evaluate a service. This includes how they were treated, how quickly their needs were addressed, and how satisfied they felt after the service was delivered. Another important point is that service quality is highly subjective. This means that it is based on the customer's personal perception. For example, one guest may feel that the service was excellent, while another guest may feel that it was only average, even if they received the same service. This difference happens because people have different expectations, preferences, and standards. As a result, it becomes more difficult for organizations to measure service quality objectively. Unlike products, there are no fixed measurements that can fully capture a customer's experience. This is the main challenge in the hospitality and tourism industry. Organizations must find ways to understand customer perceptions, gather feedback, and continuously improve their services despite the lack of clear, measurable standards. To summarize, measuring product quality is generally easier because it is objective and based on physical standards, while measuring service quality is more complex because it is intangible, experience-based, and subjective. Now that we have discussed the challenges in measuring service quality, let us move on to the third part of our discussion, overcoming these challenges. As we have learned, service quality is difficult to measure because it is intangible and based on customer perception. However, organizations can overcome these challenges by following a structured approach. This approach includes 3 key steps: measuring service quality, analyzing results, and improving service performance. Let us discuss each step with real-life examples. Step 1, start measuring service quality. The first step is to measure service quality. It is very difficult to improve something that is not measured. Organizations must first collect data about customer experiences. For example, in a hotel, management may provide guests with a short survey after checkout. The survey may ask about room cleanliness, staff friendliness, and check-in efficiency. In a restaurant, customers may be asked to rate their dining experience through a feedback form or an online review. They might evaluate food quality, serving time, and staff behavior. These methods help businesses gather important information directly from customers. Through measurement, organizations begin to understand how their service is actually being perceived. Step 2, analyzing results. Once the data is collected, the next step is to analyze the results. This involves identifying the gap between customer expectations and actual service performance. For example, in a hotel, survey results may show that guests are satisfied with room cleanliness, but complain about long waiting times during check-in. This indicates a gap in service efficiency. In a restaurant, customers may give high ratings for food taste, but low ratings for service speed. This shows that while the product is good, the service process needs improvement. By analyzing these results, organizations can clearly identify which areas require attention. This step helps turn customer feedback into actionable insights. Step 3, improving service performance. The final step is to improve service performance based on the findings. Organizations must take action to close the identified gaps and enhance the overall service experience. For example, in a hotel, if long check-in times are a common complaint, management may decide to add more front desk staff during peak hours or implement an online check-in system. In a restaurant, if customers report slow service, management might improve staff coordination, adjust workflow in the kitchen, or provide additional training to servers. The goal is to ensure that future service delivery meets or exceeds customer expectations. It is also important to remember that improvement is continuous. Organizations should regularly repeat the process of measuring, analyzing, and improving to maintain high-quality service. To summarize, overcoming service quality challenges requires a continuous cycle. First, measure the service to understand customer perceptions. Second, analyze the results to identify gaps. And third, improve performance to deliver better service. By following this process, hotels and restaurants can provide consistent, high-quality experiences that lead to satisfied and loyal customers. We will now focus on measuring service quality. When it comes to ensuring high-quality service, there are two very important aspects that we must always consider: the customer's expectations and the customer's perception of the actual service performance. Let us begin with customer expectations. Customer expectations refer to what a guest believes or hopes they will receive before experiencing the service. These expectations are influenced by past experiences, advertisements, word of mouth, and even the reputation of the business. For example, if a guest books a stay in a hotel, they may expect a clean room, friendly staff, and fast service. In a restaurant, customers may expect good-tasting food, reasonable waiting time, and a pleasant dining environment. Now, let us look at customer perception of performance. This refers to how the customer actually evaluates the service after experiencing it. It is based on what they felt, observed, and experienced during the service encounter. The key idea here is the comparison between expectations and perception. If the perceived performance exceeds the customer's expectations, the customer will feel highly satisfied and may even be impressed. If the service simply meets expectations, the customer is generally satisfied. However, if the service fails to meet expectations, the customer will most likely feel dissatisfied. This relationship between expectations and perception is at the heart of service quality measurement. To better understand and evaluate service quality, these expectations and perceptions are analyzed using 5 key dimensions, or the SERVQUAL model. The SERVQUAL model was developed by researchers Parasureman, Zeith-Hamel, and Berry in 1988. It is a structured tool used to measure and evaluate service quality based on the gap between customer expectations and customer perceptions of actual performance. In simple terms, this model helps organizations understand how well they are meeting customer expectations and where improvements are needed. The SERVQUAL model focuses on 5 key dimensions of service quality. Let us go through each one in detail. First is responsiveness. Responsiveness. Responsiveness is the willingness of employees to help customers and provide prompt service. This includes how quickly staff respond to requests, questions, or problems. For example, hotel staff quickly delivering extra pillows upon request, or restaurant servers attending to customers without long waiting times are clear signs of responsiveness. Customers value businesses that are quick, attentive, and ready to assist. Second is assurance. This involves the knowledge, competence, and courtesy of employees, as well as their ability to inspire trust and confidence. For instance, a hotel receptionist who clearly explains policies and handles transactions professionally gives guests a sense of security. In a restaurant, staff who confidently answer questions about the menu demonstrate assurance. Third is tangibles. These are the physical aspects that customers can see and experience. This includes the cleanliness of facilities, the appearance of staff, and the overall environment. For example, a well-maintained hotel lobby or a clean and stylish restaurant interior creates a positive impression on customers. Fourth is empathy. This refers to providing caring, personalized attention to customers. In a hotel, empathy may be shown when staff remember a guest's preferences or respond kindly to special requests. In a restaurant, it can be seen when staff accommodate dietary needs or treat customers with genuine concern. Finally, reliability. This means the ability to deliver the promised service accurately and consistently. For example, if a hotel promises a room will be ready at a specific time, it should be available as promised. In a restaurant, if an order is taken, it should be delivered correctly and without errors. In this part of our lesson, we will focus on collecting valuable customer information, which is essential in understanding and improving service quality. There are 3 key elements that organizations need to pay attention to: customer expectations, customer perceptions, and satisfaction levels. Let us start with customer expectations. This is what the customer expects before experiencing the service or product. It is shaped by ads, past experiences, word of mouth, or brand image. Example, a hotel guest expects clean rooms and fast check-in. Second, customer perception. This is what the customer actually experiences during or after the service. It reflects how they see and feel about the service delivered. Example, the guest notices the room is clean, but check-in was slow. Third, satisfaction level. This is the resulting data after comparing expectation and perception. It shows whether customers are satisfied, dissatisfied, or delighted. Example, if service meets or exceeds expectations, satisfaction ratings are high. Simple idea: what customers expect to, what they experience, and how satisfied they feel. If perception of the guest is equal to expectation, the guest will be satisfied. If perception is higher than expectation, it will be dissatisfied. If perception is lower than expectation, guests will be highly satisfied or delighted. This tree helps businesses collect the right information to improve service quality and customer experience. Now, we will continue to the key concepts in quality measurement, which help organizations evaluate and improve their service performance. Let us begin with quality measurement. Quality measurement is the process of evaluating services and operations to ensure they meet both customer expectations and organizational standards. For example, in a hotel, management may regularly check room cleanliness using a checklist. Supervisors inspect whether the bed is properly arranged, the bathroom is sanitized, and all amenities are complete. This ensures that every room meets the hotel's quality standards before it is given to a guest. Next, we have guest feedback systems. These are tools used to collect insights directly from customers. In a real hotel setting, guests are often asked to complete a short survey after checkout. They may rate their experience in areas such as staff service, cleanliness, and overall satisfaction. Additionally, hotels monitor online reviews on platforms like booking websites or social media. Some hotels also use mystery guests who act like regular customers but are actually evaluating the service secretly. All of this feedback helps management understand the guest experience from the customer's point of view. Finally, we have benchmarking. Benchmarking means comparing a hotel's performance with industry standards or competitors. For example, a hotel may compare its customer ratings, occupancy rate, or service response time with other top hotels in the same area. If competing hotels have higher ratings for customer service, management can study what those hotels are doing differently and apply similar strategies. This helps the hotel stay competitive and continuously improve its service quality. In this part of our lesson, we will discuss quality measurement tool and techniques, focusing on how hospitality businesses gather feedback directly from their guests. One of the most effective ways to measure service quality is by asking customers directly about their experience. This is done through different customer feedback tools, which help hotels and restaurants understand what they are doing well and what needs improvement. Let us begin with surveys. Surveys are considered one of the most reliable tools for measuring guest experience and perceived service quality. They are structured questionnaires given to customers after the service, and they can be conducted online, on paper, or through email. For example, after checking out of a hotel, a guest may receive an email survey asking about their stay. The survey may include questions about the quality and speed of service, room cleanliness, condition of furniture and linens, and the quality of amenities such as Wi-Fi or room service. It may also measure staff responsiveness, communication, security, courtesy, and even access and parking. Through these responses, hotels can clearly identify strengths and areas that need improvement. Next, we have comment cards. Comment cards are short and simple feedback forms usually found in hotel rooms, reception areas, or restaurant tables. They allow guests to quickly share their opinions, suggestions, or complaints. For example, a guest dining in a hotel restaurant may fill out a comment card about the food quality or service speed before leaving. This provides immediate and direct feedback that management can act on quickly. Another important tool is online reviews and testimonials. These are feedback shared by customers on platforms such as Google Reviews or TripAdvisor. They are publicly visible and can strongly influence potential guests. For instance, a hotel with consistently positive reviews about cleanliness and staff friendliness will attract more customers. At the same time, negative reviews help management identify issues that need attention. We also have social media as a feedback channel. Guests often share their experiences through platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or X. This includes comments, posts, messages, or even tagged photos. For example, a guest might post about a great hotel experience or complain about slow service. Social media provides real-time feedback and reflects customer sentiment quickly, allowing businesses to respond immediately. Finally, let us discuss the Net Promoter Score, or NPS. This is a simple but powerful tool for measuring guest satisfaction. It usually involves one key question: how likely are you to recommend this hotel to others on a scale of 1 to 10? For example, if most guests give a score of 9 or 10, it means they are highly satisfied and likely to recommend the hotel. Lower scores may indicate areas that need improvement. To summarize, hospitality businesses use different tools such as surveys, comment cards, online reviews, social media, and NPS to gather customer feedback. These tools provide valuable insights that help improve service quality, enhance guest experience, and build customer loyalty. We will now continue on service quality gaps topic. After understanding customer expectations and perceptions and different measurement tools and techniques, the next step is to identify the gaps between expected performance and perceived performance. A service quality gap occurs when there is a difference between what customers expect and what they actually experience. These gaps can lead to dissatisfaction if not properly managed. Use a framework to analyze customer expectations and perceptions of service quality. Identify gaps between expected performance and perceived performance. To deliver quality service, a service provider must do 3 important things. First, understand customer expectations. Second, deliver the service according to those expectations. And third, communicate effectively with the customer throughout the entire service process. There can be gaps during each one of these steps. Gaps can occur at every step of service delivery. Let us go through each gap one by one. Gap 1, the management perception gap. This gap occurs when management does not fully understand what customers truly want. Sometimes this happens because of limited market research or because managers are not closely connected to frontline operations. For example, in a hotel, management may believe that guests are mainly concerned about low prices. However, in reality, guests may value fast check-in and clean rooms more. Because of this misunderstanding, management focuses on discounts instead of improving service quality, creating a gap. Gap 2, the quality specification gap. This gap happens when management understands customer expectations but fails to translate them into clear service standards. In other words, they know what customers want, but they do not create proper guidelines for staff to follow. For example, hotel management may know that guests expect room service within 20 minutes. However, if there is no clear rule or standard in place, service delivery becomes inconsistent. As a result, some guests receive their orders on time while others wait much longer, leading to dissatisfaction. Gap 3, the service delivery gap. This gap occurs when employees fail to deliver the service according to the established standards. Even if clear standards exist, problems such as lack of training, poor teamwork, or staff shortages can affect performance. For example, a hotel may have a standard of serving food within 20 minutes. However, due to insufficient staff or poor coordination, the food may be served after 45 minutes. This creates a gap between what is expected internally and what is actually delivered to the guest. Gap 4, the marketing communication gap. This gap happens when there is a difference between what is promised to customers and what is actually delivered. It is often caused by poor communication between marketing and operations. For example, a hotel may advertise 24/7 fast room service. But when a guest tries to order late at night, they are told that the service is unavailable. This mismatch between promise and reality leads to disappointment and loss of trust. Gap 5, the perceived service quality gap. This is the overall gap between customer expectations and their actual experience. It is usually the result of the first 4 gaps combined, along with the customer's personal expectations and past experiences. For example, a guest may expect a luxury experience based on positive online reviews. However, when they arrive, the service feels only average. Even if the hotel meets basic standards, the guest may still feel dissatisfied because their expectations were higher. To summarize, the 5 service quality gaps help us identify where service problems may occur, from management understanding to service standards to actual delivery to communication, and finally to customer perception. By recognizing and addressing these gaps, hospitality businesses can improve service quality and create better, more satisfying guest experiences. In this part, we will continue to discuss on implementing service quality improvement actions. After collecting and analyzing customer feedback, the next step is to take action. Feedback is only valuable if it is used to improve the service. Organizations in the hospitality industry can enhance service quality in several practical ways. First, through staff training. Employees play a key role in service delivery, so they must be properly trained. For example, if guests frequently complain about unfriendly staff, the hotel can conduct training on customer service skills, communication, and professionalism. Second, by upgrading systems. Technology can improve efficiency in guest experience. For instance, a hotel may introduce an online check-in system to reduce waiting time at the front desk. This directly addresses complaints about slow service. Third, by improving communication. Clear communication between staff and with customers is essential. For example, if a guest requests early check-in, staff should clearly explain availability and provide updates instead of leaving the guest uncertain. Fourth, by streamlining processes. This means simplifying and improving how tasks are done. In a restaurant, this could involve better coordination between the kitchen and service staff to ensure orders are delivered faster and accurately. Most importantly, organizations should focus on actions that address key service quality gaps. For example, if feedback shows a gap in service speed, the solution should directly improve response time. If the issue is inconsistent service, then standard procedures must be strengthened. To summarize, service quality improvement requires using customer feedback to guide actions, such as training staff, upgrading systems, improving communication, and streamlining processes. By focusing on these areas, hospitality businesses can increase customer satisfaction, build loyalty, and encourage repeat visits. Let us continue our discussion on quality control processes and service operations, focusing on the step-by-step process used to maintain and improve service quality. There are 4 key steps in this process. First, setting standards. This involves establishing clear benchmarks for service delivery. These standards guide employees on what is expected. For example, in a hotel, management may set a standard that guest check-in should be completed within 5 minutes. In a restaurant, the standard might be serving food within 20 minutes. These standards ensure consistency and provide a clear target for performance. Second, measuring performance. Once standards are set, the next step is to measure how well the service is being delivered. This can be done using tools such as customer surveys, feedback forms, and key performance indicators, or KPIs. For example, a hotel may track average check-in time or guest satisfaction ratings. A restaurant may measure service speed and customer feedback on food quality. Third, comparing results with standards. In this step, organizations compare actual performance with the set standards to identify gaps. For instance, if the hotel's standard is a 5-minute check-in, but the actual average time is 10 minutes, there is a clear gap that needs attention. This comparison helps identify where service is falling short. Fourth, taking corrective action. After identifying the gaps, the organization must take action to improve service quality. For example, the hotel may assign more staff at the front desk during peak hours or provide additional training to improve efficiency. In a restaurant, management may adjust workflows or improve coordination between staff. To support these steps, businesses use common quality control processes such as standard operating procedures or SOPs, service audits, and employee training. These tools help ensure that standards are followed consistently. To summarize the process in a simple way, set standards, measure performance, compare results, improve service. In this slide, we will discuss continuous improvement and corrective actions, which are essential in maintaining high service quality in the hospitality industry. Let us begin with continuous improvement. Continuous improvement refers to the ongoing effort to enhance services and processes to exceed customer expectations. For example, a hotel may regularly review guest feedback and continuously improve room cleanliness standards or check-in procedures based on guest suggestions. One approach is Kaizen, which focuses on small continuous improvements involving all employees. For example, housekeeping staff in a hotel may suggest a faster way to arrange room amenities, helping reduce cleaning time without lowering quality. Another approach is Total Quality Management, TQM, where everyone in the organization is responsible for quality. For instance, in a restaurant, both kitchen staff and servers coordinate to ensure that food is prepared correctly and delivered promptly to customers. We also have the PDCA cycle, Plan, Do, Check, Act. For example, a hotel may plan to reduce check-in time. Do by adding a new digital system, check by reviewing customer feedback, and act by improving the system further based on results. Another method is Six Sigma, which focuses on reducing errors and improving consistency. For example, a restaurant may use Six Sigma to reduce incorrect orders, ensuring that customers receive exactly what they requested every time. Now, let us move to corrective actions. Corrective actions are the steps taken to fix problems in service delivery. The first step is root cause analysis. This means identifying the main reason behind a problem. For example, if guests complain about slow room service in a hotel, management may discover that the delay is caused by poor coordination between the kitchen and service staff. Next is training. If the issue is related to employee performance, staff must be trained. For example, hotel front desk staff may undergo training to improve communication skills and handle guest concerns more effectively. Another action is process redesign. This involves improving how tasks are performed. For example, a restaurant may redesign its workflow by organizing the kitchen layout to speed up food preparation and reduce delays. Finally, we have guest recovery programs. These are actions taken to resolve customer complaints and restore satisfaction. For instance, if a hotel guest experiences a delayed check-in, the hotel may offer a complimentary drink or room upgrade as compensation. To summarize, continuous improvement focuses on making services better over time, while corrective actions focus on fixing problems when they occur. With proper implementation, both approaches help hospitality businesses deliver consistent, high quality, and customer-centered service. So now, let's move to our last topic of our discussion, the hotel KPI, how to measure performance in the hotel industry using Key Performance Indicator. Key Performance Indicators, KPIs for service quality in the hospitality industry, measure guest satisfaction, operational efficiency, and reputation. Top KPIs include Net Promoter Score, NPS, Customer Satisfaction Score, CSAT, online review ratings, for example, TripAdvisor, Yelp, guest retention rate, and service recovery speed. Tracking these metrics helps ensure high-quality experiences that drive bookings. Top KPIs for service quality evaluation. Here's a brief overview of each of the metrics you mentioned. 1. Net Promoter Score, NPS. NPS is a metric that measures guest loyalty and their likelihood of recommending a hotel to others. It is typically determined through a single question survey, asking guests to rate how likely they are to recommend the hotel on a scale from 0 to 10. Guests are categorized into promoters, 9 to 10, passives, 7 to 8, and detractors 0 to 6. The NPS is calculated by subtracting the percentage of detractors from the percentage of promoters. 1. Promoters. Score 9 to 10. These are your loyal and highly satisfied guests. They are very likely to recommend your business to others. They help generate positive word of mouth and repeat business. Example, a guest who had an excellent hotel stay and tells friends about it. 2. Passives. Score 7 to 8. These are satisfied but not enthusiastic guests. They're neutral. Not likely to promote, but not complaining either. They can easily switch to competitors if given a better offer. Example, a guest who had an okay experience, but nothing memorable. 3. Detractors, score 0 to 6. These are unhappy or dissatisfied guests. They may complain or share negative reviews. They can damage your brand through negative word of mouth. Example, a guest who experienced poor service and posts a bad review online. Number 2, customer satisfaction score, CSAT. CSAT is a commonly used metric that surveys guests regarding their satisfaction with specific aspects of their stay, such as check-in process, room cleanliness, dining experiences, staff interaction, and amenities. Guests usually rate their satisfaction on a scale, often from 1 to 5. Higher CSAT scores indicate greater guest satisfaction. Number 3, online reputation/review scores. These scores measure public perception and feedback on various platforms, including Google, TripAdvisor, and Booking.com. They reflect the service quality and overall guest experience. Higher ratings often correlate with positive reviews and can significantly impact a hotel's booking rates. The reputation score may involve collecting and analyzing average star ratings and the volume of reviews. Number 4, Service Recovery Index. This metric evaluates how well staff members resolve issues that guests may encounter during their stay. It often includes measuring the speed of response to complaints and the success rate of resolutions. A high service recovery index indicates effective handling of guest issues, which can enhance overall guest satisfaction, even if initial experiences were problematic.